song. This thing, I don't get it. Society!
For more information, check out driftsociety.com, and to order the latest Drift Society and Grip videos, go to www.gripvideo.com.
See if the ice is melted up there yet. Let's see if we can do some toge.
Last time he did that, spun out right there, that's how it wrecked.
Oh, yeah.
He spun out and I clutch kick coming up.
Yeah, there's fucking video.
So like I'm like,
Yep.
Mike, now
This
you
is why you don't drift on the street, kids.
Grip Video came back to Japan to hang out with Mike and Ranzo. Since crashing his car, Mike has picked up an S14. We kicked it with Mike and Ranzo to see what Gaijin drift lifestyle was like. Today we started off the morning at Tsukuba Circuit Tsukuba Sen.
Yeah, we just got up here. There's a little Gymkhana going on, and we got some beginners back here, and I think we're gonna try to get in on this. Show them how it's done.
We're gonna bump right in on them, man. Intrude.
Yeah, we'll show them how Americans do it.
I think I'm gonna lay it out. A little tire smoke.
Little bumper cracking.
Third gear.
No, I think you get a third gear in here. I mean, definitely second. You can't do any first, but maybe some third.
Joining Mike and Ranzo at the Red K's meet is sexy style professional drifter, Sawachi.
I'm a little nervous about driving with a D1 driver side by side. I think that's why I'm nervous. Like, I want to go, but damn, you know, what if I mess up, man?
That's all right. I'll drive your car if you want to make it look good.
I don't want to crash. I want to have my shit on.
That's why you should let me drive your car. then it'll look good. They'll be like, God damn, dude, Randy can drive.
You don't want that SR getting embarrassed by the motor.
We'll see.
famous swatch is great, but Ranzo's car was having a few issues, so we went back to the garage to fix his FC.
Bye bye.
On our way back from Tsukuba, we could have sworn we heard some screeching tires. We got excited and decided to investigate. You'll see the less experienced drivers practicing J-turns in the middle of the road. As you'll see, the more experienced drivers come down the street and drift the turn to the right. This isn't just a chance happening. Things like this go on just about every night. This is drift life in Japan. We knew we couldn't stay long because we had to go fix the cars. Trust us, it was hard to leave.
俺の名前は、高橋文明です。
ケンジです。
僕の名前は唐沢正人です。いや、ナイトウォーカーズ。イエーイ。ナイトウォーカーズのチーム名の由来は何ですか？
もうこれ15年前ですよね。
もう16年になるね。
16年。あ、1988年。まあ僕らがまだもう18歳になる16歳とかそのぐらいの時でまだ車の免許持ってない時で、その僕らの先輩が9人でチームを組んで、その時にナインウォーカーって最初はそういう9人ナイン
9人。日本人のくせにナイン。英語
ナインウォーカーで始まったらしいんです。でもその人9人じゃなくなっちゃって、でどうしようかっていうことで夜のナイトウォーカーになったらしいです。
ドリフトができるような車なので、街乗りもできる4ドアセダンに。どうですか、4ドアのこだわりは？
こだわりは何枚かもしれない。自分は7年前か、レコードは。
最初何乗りました？
最初はセフィーロですね。
セフィーロ。あ、日産のね。
日産の
いい車だね。
私はセフィーロ。次はローレル。
あ、C33 ローレルね。日産のダメな車ね。
またも
セフィーロ乗った。
セフィーロ乗って。
で、マサは何？セフィーロ乗って何乗ったの？90。
これだ。
あ、ボロ。あの90は何で乗ったの？で、マサの4ドアのこだわりな。4 このドアでかい。俺ビッグ。ぴったり。あ、自分の人間性に合ってる。いや、マサ、はい、今日本でゴルフとしてる お姉ちゃん、ナイスガール、どう思いますか？良いと思います。なぜならば、モータースポーツの中でこんなに女の子がやってるスポーツはあるでしょうか？ないですよね。こんな素晴らしいスポーツを
確かにそうだね。
我々が作り上げてきたわけです。アメリカでもぜひボンキュッボンが乗ってくれる日を待ってるよ、アメリカンガール。
There you go.
Mike, your turn. Stick up your tongue.
Ribbit.
Quiero. Yeah, this was my car. I'm gonna put another engine in it because, let's see, what would be a good reason? Because I drive crazy and I'd like to blow them up. This is my third engine in this car. I got Power C put in it. I like to tune a lot, so I'm still in the learning curve, so sometimes I go a little overboard. If you drift, if you race, you're going to blow engines, you're going to crash, so this is what we get to do all day today, so we can go race some more.
We got Randy over here. He's working on his FC, pulling motors, changing again. I think it's like fifth time. He thinks he could tune, but hey, engine pulls speak for themselves. Well, today I decided to put my equal length tubular stainless manifold on, as well as the stainless outlet pipe. Here's the stock Nissan outlet pipe, cast, smaller diameter, and here's an aftermarket stainless one. Pretty much the same going in, but as you can see, quite a bit larger in diameter. Well, we're done with our cars. I finished putting the manifold on and the other actuator. Hopefully there's no leaks. I think I got it all done right. Had to modify a few things to get it to work, but it's alright.
I got my motor changed. I think it's a nice motor. I really love it. It sounds awesome. I think it's going to kick ass. I'm stoked. I love it.
Let's see what else we get for our cars.
Yeah. Let's go down to Up Garage.
Up Garage. Sounds good.
Your first thought might be, hey, this guy can really rip it. But first thoughts don't do this driver justice. Meet Yuki Saito, one of many girl drifters who can kick it out with authority.
ドリフトは7、8年ぐらいやってます。ドリフトを見に連れてってもらって、それがかっこよかったので 自分でもやってみようと思って。一番車の中でかっこいいと思うから。
We had a word with Sakami, her boyfriend, to find out his impression on her drifting.
3年ぐらいです。車をチューニングするのにこう友達のところに入って、それで、そこであっちの方が馬力出てます。向こうが350、60、こっちは300ぐらい。だいぶ上手くなってきたんで、これからもうちょっと練習すればどんどん上手くなると思います。
増えると思います。やっぱ周りに女の子が増えてくると自分ももっと頑張らなきゃっていう気になるんで、もっとみんなやってほしいです。
もっと車のチューニングに合わせた走りというか、もっと速い車にした時に対応できる腕になるんじゃないかと。
やっぱり上手くなりたいで、周りのみんなと同じように走れるように、もう毎回練習してって感じです。あんまり変わんないと思うんですね。でも降りていくと女の子だったんだってちょっとびっくりされることはたまにありますけど、最初は女の子だしスピード出すのとかちょっと怖いと思うんですけど、でも頑張って練習すれば絶対上手くなると思うので、私も含めて頑張っていきましょう。
Hopefully Yuki can inspire some girls here in the US to take up drifting.
It's hot inside this fish. I feel like Jonah.
Jonah. It wasn't a whale, not a fish. Oh, dude. What that shit?
That's just wrong.
No, I think we're gonna get some space right now, dude.
We just did. Look. It's all of a sudden it's open, right?
I can't believe you just farted. Dude, that's disgusting, man. Oh, dude, it
smells like titties, dude.
Mike, did you just fart?
No.
I think it was just you, dude. That was you, Will.
I think,
Oh my god. Holy shit. This shit fucking stink. Whoever smelled it dealt it, man. Oh my god, dude.
that is fucking, oh man, I can taste it. Japanese are such good actors, dude. There's no way they can't smell that fucking dog shit smell. It smells like hot garbage. Oh, it fucking lingers too, dude, because the place is hot, it's packed, and there's no circulation, dude. Oh.
Hot garbage.
My tonsils are swelling.
Today we're going to talk about how you can get better at driving your car by participating in Gymkhana.
Drift Society stopped in Fuso, Japan to check out some Gymkhana, a fusion of autocross and drifting.
Gymkhana, it's a very technical style race, much different than US style autocross.
What it is, it's a mix between autocross and drift.
Basically, when you set up for a cone, instead of driving around cones, grip style, many times the fastest way around the cone is a drift style, where you have to get the back into the car out, tire spinning, but stay close to the cone. The important thing is all about the time. A fast way around the cone is to set the car by using braking and steering techniques. Plant the brake, steer into it. Throttle control, easy around the cone, but not too much throttle. You get wild, you hit curves.
I don't know what happened. I was just trying to go around the cone, okay? Next thing I know, I was on the curb. I'm not disappointed that I get a new bumper. Brand new. So I'll take it off and put this one on it every time I race.
Gymkhana helps teach you is controlling the car, not reacting to the car. Placing the car exactly where you want it, not throwing the car sideways and then reacting to what the car is doing.
It all has a rhythm, it all has a style. It's all about timing.
I learned more about setting the car up, the suspension wise and everything, and that it's not about buying parts. It's not, you can throw as many parts as you want to at the car, and you're still not going to be fast.
Hello, I'm Jim. It's taught me how to aim. And when I say aim, I'm talking about putting my car as close as I can to the curb, to the cone, whatever the obstacle may be, and keeping it there at that particular spot until I get away from the apex of the turn or from the pylon itself. Shit happens, man. Damn. Now I gotta do body work. Fuck. Easy enough to fix.
Nice rim.
Yeah, was.
I get a lot of questions from people, yeah, how should I start? I want to drift. I want to drift as a big drift thing. I always say Gymkhana because I learned a lot here. And I learn something every time I
Well, we're here at Higashi Murayama Up Garage. Wanna go check it out?
Let's check it out, man.
Let's check it out.
I got some fat ass rims in here.
This is it. This is Up Garage, full of used parts. It's a great place. You need something used, you need it fast, you need it cheap. It's here. Pretty much everything is here. If you're into bumpers, suspension, exhaust, there's some new stuff here too. This is like something they need in the States, you know? Take it home. FC bumper just laying around. Koki 180 bumper just chilling up there for 200 bucks. It's too bad they don't have this in the States. Hey, you want some hubcaps? How about an MA70 turbo?
For under $20, and you'll be ready to go racing. Take on the world with your saw belt.
How about the 180SX center section for 500 yen? That's like $4. I know there's some kids in the States that wouldn't mind the JDM 180 center section.
What is, it's the wrong way, dude. Yeah, we're standing here now in the exhaust section. Yeah, they're really nice and sweet, and they put it in sections: Mazda, Subaru, Honda, and then they got all the Nissan stuff down there. And notice the Mazda section's real small, so I always stand here with a blank gaze.
Because nobody wants Mazda stuff. Yeah. Everybody knows that.
A lot of name brand. These are RSR. It looks brand new. X-Mag GT2 for a B16B. I know a lot of folks out there have B16s. Yeah, this is my favorite aisle right here. This is coilovers, or suspension in general. Sakato, anything from Lancer Evolution to Skyline GTR, it's all right here in one aisle. I got a Hachiro. Damn, 60 clicks. Okay, now I'm in S14. Damn, where'd the Hachiroku go?
I'm sipping on my cafe latte.
Oh, so easy. Oh, so easy. Bam! Oh, shit. Frame's bent all the hell. Oh, hi, Mike. We could do the FC. Oh, pow! Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh,
I need another engine.
Yeah.
For the 455th time. And the wheel's only $39. I can afford that. And it's a real Nardi, you see that? It says Nardi. Who the hell's Nardi anyway?
See, here in Japan, they advertise wheels by pretty much all the dimensions of the wheel in detail. They'll say 8.5J, you know, width of the wheel, diameter 18, what the offset is, and the PCD, or 114.3, which is Mazda, Nissan, Toyota, the larger Toyota cars, and 5-hole. Oh, look, they even have rubber things. You can place them in places that you need rubber things. Made by TBO.
You drive.
Probably better you drive. I need to get used to your driving anyway. You scare the shit out of me every time I drive with you.
I ain't not used to that high speed.
No, it's just all the crashes. Guardrails.
Hey, what can
hauling
I say?
ass in the eyes.
I mean, if you never go over 40 clicks, you're probably not ever going to hit anything.
Dude, these aisles are big.
The aisles, yeah, dude. I got the line for that corner right there, man.
Hit it.
Oh shit. There it is. Are you holding on? We got it, man. Third gear. Just kidding.
See, this is like riding with Randy. It's all go, but you're not really going anywhere.
What do you want to do now?
You know, all these parts are on here, and thinking about putting them on my car makes me want to go drive.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go drift.
Obviously, drifting is still going strong in Japan. Let's see what's going on the other side of the pond. Explosive, dynamic, and totally insane.
Hi, this is Alex Pfeiffer with Grip Video. We're out here at the 2003 SEMA show. Yokohama Tire is putting on a drift demonstration with some of their more famous drivers. Today we have Team Orange, also known as the APC cars. You also have Yoshida in the RSR S14, Ueno in his Soar, and also Brian Norris in his GIC S13.
This was the first year that drifting was featured at SEMA and the Las Vegas Convention Center, providing massive amounts of publicity for drifting. Hosts Hiro, Alex, and Mike are on hand to get the crowd reaction regarding this momentous occasion.
This is Alex from Grip Video. I'm here with Boris Said, one of the more famous Trans Am and Winston Cup drivers. Boris, what do you think about this? Isn't this your first time watching a drifting?
It's my first time seeing it in person, and it's sick. I want one. I mean, we grew up in Connecticut, and every time it snowed, we'd head down to the high school parking lot, and we'd drive all night long, sliding, sticking our cars in snowbanks, just doing this. But, you know, we didn't have 4 cars running nose to tail, but, you know, I wish one of these guys would leave their keys in. I'm going to take one of these things, go out and try it, but it's definitely sick. I mean, it's awesome.
So which is your favorite driver over here today?
I don't know, they all look alike to me, but I like that little pickup truck. That thing looks cool.
What'd you think of this?
I want to run.
So you'd rather be driving then?
Yeah, but
The problem is I don't have the big enough ball to play with those 6 people.
Well, we think you do, but you know, I think you're playing yourself down a little bit. So you got a lot more talent than you think you do.
I hope so, but yeah, maybe my right side is bigger than left, and so left side get bigger, that'll be perfect.
This is my first time drifting.
Just enjoy the ride.
I've been looking at it for about 3 months. That's gonna be good. Looking at it, I thought, you know, this looks like it'd be a great thing to do. It's fun to do, and we took a ride with the 3 guys from Japan and the orange cars over there. That was great. Then tonight, I said we've got to find out more about it. And I got a ride. I guess the gentleman I rode with was number 2 drifter in the world. Very nice guy, very smooth. And I was watching him drive with his hands and all that, and looking what he's doing. And then we got done. I loved it. It was great. Then we got done. I said, "Could I drive your car?" And I didn't expect him to let me drive his car, but he said, "You know, yes."
Have fun.
I will. Looking forward to it. Thank you. So I got a chance to drive my first drifting experience tonight here at Sema, and I love it. I was thinking about doing a school drifting, and now I'm serious about it. Great. After tonight.
See this, I mean, this is on the ground floor, grassroots, just really awesome racing, man. These guys are putting on a great show for the people. They're having fun with it, and it's really neat to see this.
To be with, you know what I mean, with the Japanese guys here that I've looked up to, 10 years watching videos. Getting close to the crowd, you could see when the lights go by, every time you pass them, the people are just like, there's some guy doing some weird little monkey thing out there doing a dance. You're just like, I'm like, I turn around, what was that, you know? You get to see it for like a split second, you're like, oh, yeah. People go crazy, you know what I mean? So that makes it worth it. That's why I want to do it.
We have Mr. Ueno from Vertex, and he drives the Sora from Toyota, which is a Lexus SC300 in the US, and he's a professional D1 driver. And I want to ask him.
Every year, the Specialty Equipment Marketing Association SEMA holds the biggest custom car convention in Las Vegas, Nevada. Over 90,000 people travel from all over the world to visit over 1,600 exhibitors and 8,000 booths at the Las Vegas Convention Center. This year, drifting exploded into the scene, and at the show, we traveled to Sin City to show you what went on at SEMA regarding drifting.
SEMA! It's the place to be! Yeah!
Possibly the most popular American drift team is Team Rotora, and their drivers Ken Gushy and Ernie Fixmer, whose new cars made their debut at SEMA.
How's everything going with the Rotora and the insurgence of drifting into SEMA here?
Rotor is doing very good, actually. With drifting, it's become very popular, and Rotor has made drifting more popular by using 2 D1 drivers in the SEMA exhibition. Well, Rotor is expanding drifting to higher levels.
So why don't you tell us a little about the cars?
Gee.
You don't know nothing about car, man. What are you talking about? I know about the car. Me. Let me explain you guys. You know that this is Ken's car. He put the engine in himself. Tuned by CS Engineering. Main sponsor is the Rotora. I like the group, the team. Team Rotora. Super nice. Great.
Team Rotora's Ernie Fixmer also has a new setup for the 2004 drift season. His car is now equipped with Team Rotora looks sure to dominate much of the US 2004 drift season.
Hey Jerry, what are we going to do tonight, man? We're going to get the drunken master himself, Mike, drunk, and then Dart Izumi is going to persuade him into getting a mohawk.
LINE ロック LINE ロック深夜ろこれするびっくりしただタイミング
We're here at the lounge in casino, and our plan is to get Mike pissed drunk and give him a mohawk just like Droopy.
Before, after, before, after.
Prime Media booth, one of the most talked about cars in the drift scene was Apex's US twin of Yuichi Imamura's Pro Drift Spec RX-7. Drift Society snuck into Apex headquarters in Orange County, California, and got a sneak peek at the buildup of the Pro Drift Champion's car.
Hi, welcome to Apex. This is the Research and Development Department. This is Jensen Oda and I'm Lani Higa. This is the car we're currently working on right now. It's the Apex D1 Entrant. It's for Yoichi Imamura. We basically built this car from the ground up. We took off every single bolt, we stripped it completely to bare metal, scraped off all the undercoating, stitched weld all the seams from the bottom of the car to the inside of the car to all the window sills. The engine we're using is a 6th generation RX-7 engine from Japan. This motor in particular is discontinued in America. It was only run from 93 to 95. We switched the turbo setup from a twin sequential to a single turbo. We used our Apex AX7582 turbo kit, which should be making about 450 horsepower at 14 pounds of boost. We're currently working on setting up the intercooler and radiator. We're redesigning it as a V-mount. The radiator is angled up and the intercooler is going to be angled down. The reason we have this setup is the efficiency of it, with the intercooler and the radiator getting air at the same time, rather than having intercooler then the radiator getting the air, just to keep it for cooling reasons. The dampers that we're using are the Apex N1 Type Pros. These are revalved for Imamura's specifications. Another thing we did was modify the steering rack. We cut one tooth on each side so he can get more steering angle. The engine management we're using is the Apex Power FC. It controls everything from the fuel maps to the ignition maps to boost to everything.
now. Let's go.
Yeah! Banzai! One five one. That. Kampai. That.
I think it's working. It's working so far, so. Everybody's in on it. Everybody knows. It's all online. Drunken master.
Everybody knows, but I wasn't told everybody's drinking water, so I'm drunk as fuck.
No banzai. No banzai. What? Kampai.
Mike is on his 14th shot. He's doing pretty good now. He's doing a lot better than we expected. He's taking those shots a lot quicker than we thought he was going to. Hopefully we can get this guy to shave his head tonight. This is going to be really good. Honestly, I want to shave his head. I want that razor.
So here's the plan. In about 15 minutes, we're gonna pull Mike out and Dart's gonna pop the question. He's gonna tell him in Japanese, I dare you to shave your head.
Oh, get that away from me, man. Oh, no,
Tell us what happened. You got so fucked up, what?
No, they took a picture of my own spawn with some big fat stripper on me. And I didn't even know until like they told me today. They're like, check out your phone. I was like, no way. I looked, I was like, oh.
What's the picture you got?
You see that little thing here? That's me right there. She's so big, he covered my whole freaking body.
Suspension specialists, JIC, have made a splash this year with American drifter Brian Norris and his 240SX. This year, JIC debuts Brian's new car, the JIC 350Z.
Well, what we have is we've got the 350. We took the car and Nissan gave us the opportunity to run with the car. Well, what we did was we designed the suspension for the car. We did all the R&D on the car to make it the monster that it's capable of being. And when you combine the power of the vehicle and the talent of Brian Norris driving it, that puts together for an awesome show. On the American side, we have a pride of our side as well. And we wanted to show that, yes, there's American drivers out there that can do it. And there's American cars out there that can be built up. And there's companies that will support the American side. And basically, Brian has always been kind of like a local underground hero to all the drifters. People have known Brian for years and years, and we know of his talents, and we've seen him driving in other events. You know, he's got the skills. Basically, he's got balls the size of coconuts, man. You know, the guy can take care of it. And so that's why we wanted to bring Brian, because we knew that Brian had the talent and the ability to compete with all the other Japanese drivers, and that's what separates us from the rest of the people. We don't have to import our stuff. We've got it right here, and we can do it anytime.
フリップビデオが一番です。
Yo!
Yay!
The Mazda Miata is known to be the best-selling sports car of all time. Mazda Speed recently released the 2004 Miata RS Coupe, which is our pick for a new production drift car we'd like to see drifting. The 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine is now turbocharged, with an air-to-air intercooler producing 178 horsepower and 166 foot-pounds of torque. Combined with its light weight of 2,440 pounds, this setup makes more than enough power out of the box to whip it around the turns. A limited slip differential ensures the tires are spinning when going into and out of a turn. The RS Coupe comes with stiffer springs, Bilstein shocks, a strut tower bar, and 17-inch wheels. This is our pick for a new production drift car. From day one of the US drift scene, Falken has been active in promoting and sponsoring various drift events. Their drivers, Seigo Yamamoto and Yoshinori Koguchi, are some of the most famous drifters around, and quite often can be seen at Drift Show-Off and other drifting competitions.
Yeah, we'll be campaigning 2 drift cars next year, same cars, and we'll have the same drivers, Yamamoto and Mr. Koguchi. And hopefully next year we'll be kicking butt.
My senpai, Dart Izumi Jr., or as you may know him as Izumida, wants me to get a mohawk. Because of this, I will do it. So, on with the mayhem. Mohawk. Sayonara!
Bimbira, 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 bimbira. Bimbira, 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 bim. Bim. Bimbara, 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 bim. Bira. Bira.
Oh, no. No. Good job. Daijoubu.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I want to shave his head too. How much blood's supposed to come out? Brian Barton.
Oh my god. Ganbattemasu.
頑張ってください。
Ganbattemasu. Easy.
まだ下絵でさ。
スタイル。Okay. スタイル。いや、大丈夫。Don't move. 大丈夫。
マンジ？
Izumida-san. Make straight.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Okay.
Wait, down.
Japanese, great, かっこいい。
Nice guy.
Nice guy. どういたしまして。どういたまして。Rock on!
Bro. Oh no.
Great video!
講師担当風間でございます。昨日のマイクのモヒカン、見ていただけましたでしょうか。それではいよいよ走りの本題です。Kei Officeの、契約ドライバーで、ブリヂストンさんからタイヤをいただいて D1 グランプリも出てます。レクチャーといきましょうか。まず車を買う、そして FR 車であること、そしてうちのサスペンションがついていること、そして LSD がついていること、これがあればドリフトは OK ということで、先ほど見ていただいた回転の練習ですね。コマの練習、1個を軸にしてそこを車が回るように、そこから始めていきましょう。そこでアクセルのコントロール、 ハンドルを切る、送る、戻すを覚えながら、まず車をこう振り回して遊ぼう。そんなとこから始めてください。真横1。
Chris Forsburg has become one of the hottest new drivers to hit the drift scene.
My name is Chris Forsburg from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Been drifting a black RX-7 FC the past 3-4 years. Just recently got into a Nissan 350Z for the past couple months at a DGTA event in New Jersey. Signal Auto came out to do some demonstration and they liked what they saw my driving, and told me to get in contact with them when I moved out to California.
This is a drifter in general. Man, every time I see it's just impressive.
Well, the way I learned how to drift is just watching option videos and other videos I would find like online on the internet, and just trying to watch what they do and just recreate it in my own car.
Good driver. Natural, smooth driving.
Here at Drift A9, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, I'm test driving the right-hand drive Signal Auto S13 Chunky Buys car, actually. First time driving right-hand drive, so getting used to the e-brake and the shifting with the left hand's pretty difficult, but by the end of the day, I feel like I got a good handle on it. The 188X behind me is the former Komatsu Drifter X car featured in Grip Volume 2. It has now been repainted the candy orange and got a Ings body kit and V-mount setup just like the new Drifter Twins, and also features a Greddy turbo kit.
Chris? Oh yeah, he's very good. He's good. He's a good driver.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
Not knowing how to set up the car were all problems that I faced, but for kids who are now learning, there's lots of companies that create drift-specific parts and lots of tuning shops that know how to build drift cars, and also a lot of very experienced drifters to just teach you how and how to control the car and what you have to do to start a drift or keep it going, and how to come out of a spin, something like that, without damaging anything. Drifting in general has started out to be supposed to be a lot of fun, and not necessarily started to be a new sport, like a new competition style sport, where that's where most people are taking it. And it just causes a lot of tension and a lot of stress, and it's mainly just out to go out and have a good time and just be yourself and do what you came to do, just going out and doing what you love.
Well known in Japan but new to the US is Espelir.
Espelir is actually a very long-standing Japanese manufacturer of springs. They have more applications of springs than any other Japanese spring manufacturer to date. We're also doing exhaust systems by Espelir. Fully stainless steel, dyno tuned and tested. We engineered them to be also lightweight, want them to perform well but also look very good too. We're out here promoting it really hard. It's been in Japan for a while, but we really want to make that name out in the United States, and that's why we're bringing over some really hot cars, just like this Hachiloku you see here, to help promote the name.
Infamous drift chassis builder Chibe built the framework for the Espelir Hachi from the ground up, while Mr. Honda from Fast Racing made the engine the monster it is. Honda and Droopy spent all day preparing the Japan car for drifting at Drift Day 9 in Las Vegas.
All right, man, it's at the end of Drift Day 9. The guys at Kei Office have been working on the Hachi Espelir all day. Tonight we're gonna have a special treat. It's up and running. Tonight you're gonna get to see the Espelir Hachi and Kazama's S15 running. Yeah!
Espelir, and drifting in general, has made a tremendous impact on this year's SEMA. This year's show proved drifting has not only come to the US, but is here to stay, with companies like Yokohama, Falken, BF Goodrich, Rotora, Kei Office, and Espelir giving their full support to promote drifting. I'm sure next year's SEMA will rock the house. Winner of the 2003 Signal Auto Drift Challenge in the Hawaii Drift Show-Off, Ross Petty has been chosen by Grip Video and Rotary Power to compete in this year's National Drift events.
What's up? My name's Ross Petty from Okinawa, Japan. I started drifting, I guess, back in Okinawa when I was about 16. I started drifting my brother's Q-knee. He used to have a Q-knee in Japan, and we'd always go e-brake it and e-slide it, and I wrecked into the curb a couple times. Wrecked my mom's car drifting a couple times. She wasn't too happy with that, but you know, I fixed it, so it was all good. I started doing it because my friends were into drifting, and drifting is kind of popular over there. I moved away from Okinawa and came over here and picked up a 240 over here, and I just slowly shipped over parts and souped it up and started drifting over here. I guess my style to drifting is just hitting it sideways like as fast as I can, and if guys are like busting out some mean shit, like hitting it real hard, then just try and stay on them, follow their line. Try to hit turns super early and come on the inside of the turn. Just banging the clutch, like when you're in a turn, just bang the clutch so it really gets going. And you can't be afraid to break stuff on your car, because if you're drifting, stuff's gonna break. That's Bolso. I don't think they have it. Who's camera?
Who's camera?
I don't think Dave's gonna be very happy.
Oh, that's the other one?
Yeah.
Just break your car and have fun doing it, and then fix it and go back out and have more fun, go faster. Just keep stepping up as everyone steps up and having fun. That's the main thing, man. Just getting the adrenaline going, turning your music up, dumping sounds while you're sideways. That's my style. Drifting is kind of like more modern sport, like, you know, driving sideways. I think it's definitely gonna go somewhere because it's getting more popular, so I don't see why it would stop. With drifting, I really don't know where it will take me. It's fun and that's why I do it, and I'll keep doing it until I either run out of money or cars or whatever. I don't plan on it going anywhere, but if it does, that'd be great too. That'd be wonderful. Whatever happens, happens. It's cool. Drifting's fun.
Can I go hit it? Ice, baby, to go. To go. Whoa, 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 whoa.